Hey. I'm just thinking. I just woke up. You know, just going through all the stuff. I was just past a minute and a half. I guess like a little just thinking about like the move and stuff. I guess a little bit. Panicking a little, but I'm all right. I was more trying to think about the Godot game and where to go, what to ask Gemini. Trying to get to the point where I can start cooking the next move on in the Godot stuff. I was thinking about explosive barrels earlier, and we're almost there, but I gotta keep going with the animations. I cooked my brain last night trying to past 2 days doing animation stuff with Blender and with basically what I'm doing right now, Pixel, is I'm I'm trying to get the animation, the standard animations and skeleton. I'm making my own skeleton that I'm trying to rig to work with the very few ways, like the very few like standard animations, packs of animations out there that are free. Okay. So there's Mixamo, right? And then there's what's it called? There's 3 of them, basically. Long story short, there's one on the computer called Mixamo that you got to pay money for extra animations, and then there's a desktop game like one that's like not Mixamo, that like also like has like just like a couple of animations, but the rest all cost money, and then like they're like there's like incentive to like develop animations and sell your own on it, but nobody does it, right? So it's just this complete waste. But like, so like everything's like locked behind like proprietary stuff. Like this step in like game development, in 3D game development, is like the part of like your character having like idle stance and like gun and walking and jumping and climbing and all that stuff, right? Like one that has like a skeleton that has all those animations all ready for you or whatever, right? Or like just like a way to like put more skeletons in, right? Like it's called rigging, right? Like the tool of rigging, the idea of like combining like the skeletons, right? You know, matching skeletons and whatnot, or like making a skeleton, right, for your 3D model, right? That's like in like the meta of like corpo companies and shit is still like locked behind these like paywalls and locked behind like proprietary softwares and like or like a subscription service, or like it's like, or you have to use the internet in some way to like to do that step, you know, like basically or do it all in Blender in like really tedious way, or pay $50 for this Blender plugin, right? So there's like pay $50, right? or download this other thing that's free that like has like a part in it that it says like you know, you can it's a suggestion to give us money, right? But then that software itself has like a paywall inside of it, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got like just like there's nothing in it, so it's just like another like thing in the way that's supposed to make you pay some money, and like I don't know. Anyway, it sucks, but like slowly I learned pretty much a ton, like almost all the parts to the animation tab in Blender. And before that, I fucking had to learn. But what I was already learning was all the stuff in the shader tab and how it works and how the fucking how to like take like a Vroid model and like convert the like realign it so it works like for like a stand, like so I can export it perfectly, right? And then I've done that with XNA models, right? Which are XNA models, like a lot of people who rip game models from video games, they'll convert them into XNA models and then put them on DeviantArt, and then other people will download those models and then turn them into Gary's Mod models, and then put them into Source Filmmaker and Gary's Mod and stuff, and make videos with them, right? But like we've taken that, we've gone and put them in Godot instead to make them like player characters, what we're trying to go for. So like the moment we have them, we can have them as NPCs, and we can have them do all of their animations, right, with their skeletons, right? So any animations we can find on the internet that like work in XNA format, right, we can, and any like models that are in XNA we can put into Godot and have play the animations, right? So they can be an NPC or something, right? But like getting them to be like the player character, like having it work with like a standard set of like animations, right? Like so we can hot swap characters. It's difficult. It's difficult, right? So like we have Vroid character goes into Mixamo and comes out with any Mixamo fucking animation, right? Which is will give us the standard animations for them and through Mixamo. Or we can do it through that other app. Or we can somehow pay $50 for this other thing, for this plugin. That's apparently really good. Or we can do it with the free version, like the free thing that's in Blender, right? Which is difficult. It's been difficult, but we are using it. That's what we're tackling. Yeah, is basically using their rigging tool to we'll try. We're getting there. It's just a little weird. And it's tedious. Super tedious. Mind-bogglingly tedious. And like the idea of making animations, right? Like, oh my god, like from like manually moving every part is like not something I want to do, right? Like, because it's something that we don't have to do, right? There's some, like, you know, we're getting there. Like, we're almost gonna like have to like make our own animations with our own like body, basically, soon, probably. But I don't want to do that because, like, you know, like we have AI now, like we should be able to AI generate these animations. I don't know. Yeah, basically, yeah, we're trying to convert all of the internet's animations and models into Godot so that we can have our own little playground with them to experiment and compare it with our own models and animations and stuff, and use them like in the way that they're used in their games, like create the mechanics, you know, like from those games, you know, like basically, and then adapt it and convert it into something for our games, you know, all the cool things that we like, right? Like all the cool things. But like while also building like the 4 or 5 like really crazy games that we want to make at the same time. You know, we're making we're building that hack and slash for sure. Like we're getting there. We're just like before the hack and slash, I want to just get the GTA San Andreas stuff down. Like yeah, like, you know, like the markers too, right? And the map. Well, we haven't done any of that yet. And like completing like mission completes and wasted screens and yeah, we need all that. And we need like the when you fall in the water you die. We need that too. And then we need the like the swimming as well. We need both, but we need the falling in the water and you die too. I guess so. Where'd my tab go? Is it right here? One of these tabs has. Not doing nothing, man. It's getting there. It's playing ads. What are we doing here? Am I looking at this right? Am I looking at the right person here? Oh. Cool. What is this? Cool. 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 What a weird what a weird mod. That's that's pretty cool. It's like the Skyrim mod kinda, but yeah, like more. That's cool. That's fucking sick. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So there's a brain of some kind. I don't. Hmm. Okay. What is that about? I mean, tell him to shoot the cop. I don't know. Don't do that. I guess it doesn't work like that. I guess it's too violent of an action probably for it to even get to do. Tell him to shoot him. Oh. Oh. He's in partner mode. Interesting. Okay. Man, that's cool, eh? Okay, so that's you're definitely inspired me today. I got to work on the like the connecting Godot to like a AI conversation through 11 and with 11 labs and stuff. Yeah, I got to do that. Damn it. Man, there's too much stuff to do. So you can like be a cop and say and what like and everyone like whenever you talk to a guy like the AI's like responds like you're a police officer. That's kind of cool. So you can like kind of like our fake RP, which is pretty dope. Or you could like do a pretend RP and like, oh man, that's really cool, man. You put that in the RP in your RP city if you want. I guess it might cost a lot. Hmm. It would be good. It, man, it'd be as easy as like you just have to be in the job to even for it to work. You just make a better one or a more specific one. That is really cool though. It almost made me want to play GTA. I was close. I gotta work on more GTA mods. See, like it might conflict though, right? Like I don't think you could point the gun at the guy because like he's gonna try to it work. Wouldn't it work better in like if you were to do it through like a 5M maybe? Because then you can like disable that that they like the way the civilians react. Like you can like modify it. I don't know. I don't know. Something's up with it. It's like I don't think it quite works. I mean, it is cool though. It'd be cooler for other things, not being a cop. Like, I don't think it's responsive enough for like this type of situation because he's in like a simulation on his own right now. Like you'd be better off approaching a guy on the street. I think. Hmm. Yeah. See, like I, yeah, you gotta approach a guy on the street, right? Because like he's now he's just in civilian. Now he's just in like walk around mode. You know, like civilian. Go watch him. Is he gonna disappear too? Like, see, like there's so many things. Like I can make it better. Like I'm like just thinking about it. You know, like he needs to now like disappear. Like because now he's just gonna walk around like that. Like, See, I don't know. See, because like I guess maybe it might like it would have to know that he's doing that animation now, right? Like I bet if he was doing an animation, right? Like if he was like standing like idle and then did that animation and then you asked him, he'd probably know. Like he's in wandering mode right now or whatever. Yeah, that's what it's called. Well, like now he's locked into like paying attention to you, it seems. Walk away from him. Is he gonna like walk away with you? Is he in that like follow mode now? Everyone's super hostile towards you because of the way you fucking approach them. Nice. You like tell him to switch to aggression mode. Uh, like it's kind of cool. Is is it for GTA Legacy or is it for enhanced? Well, it worked. I kind of. Okay, okay. That kind of worked. I think maybe. Oh, damn. Oh, look, he had a gun. That's hilarious. He even had a gun. Yeah, that's a cool. So, okay, all right, all right, all right. I'll download it. How do I download it? I guess I can look it up. It's definitely making me think about it. At least open. I'm gonna open it. At least open GTA and fly around in my jet. Or something. Just reload it because it keeps fucking pinging my keeps pinging me, telling me to sign into the database. So I should probably sign back in. Well, I want to play around just to like go talk, see if I can go talk to some people and stuff. It'll be fun. Put it in my in my city somehow, or whatever, you know, like send me the link. I'm sure there's like a way to put it into the multiplayer city instead. And if not, then I gotta, I don't know, do shenanigans to get it in there. And if not, then like whatever, we'll do like some single player mod stuff. Oh really? Jeez. For real, man? Like what the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm just like imagining this codex thing just destroying my city somehow. But no, I'm not doing it that way. We'll figure it out. I guess I'll ask Gemini. Fuck. I don't even fucking. It's on a Patreon. How was it able to download a thing that like you have to pay money for? Like what? Don't you have to follow him, like down and then subscribe and? I see. Okay. Like I already know how to engineer it in my mind, but I feel like I should engineer it for Godot instead of for GTA Roleplay. I know, I don't want to play it then. I don't even want to play with it just because it costs money. Like, if he wants to sell it... Like, if he wants to sell it, I'd rather just make my own that doesn't even involve the police. I know. I'm just saying, like... Like, because of what it does, right? Because I know it's just like a conversation that, like, with a brain, like, I can make one myself, right? You know, and have them specific for every NPC, and I can even make it like, I know specifically, like, that I can make it so that it only it calls specific NPC types too, even like it'd be like high class girl, like only talks a certain way. Like, I can literally make the whole thing like that. Like, I know exactly how to engineer it, you know, like, pretty much. Like, and like, you know, you make it so that it, like, you can connect it. You just have to give it your key for whatever part, you know, so that it uses your key for whatever. And like, it could use, it doesn't have to use, it could use Gemini, it could use DeepSeek, it could use a bunch of different ones. Like, we should just build that in Godot instead, because then it's like, you know, we don't have to, it's not stuck in GTA. We should make it in Godot and then adapt it for GTA later. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy already made the thing. You know what I'm saying? The thing I'm describing. You know, it's not hard to make, like, and it's, you know, people have been inspired to make it since that Skyrim mod, right? Since fucking, you know, since that fucking went viral hard. Remember that? That was funny. But, like, you know, like, we can all make these. Like, you can make it through with make.com, right? But we can make it with Canvas UI. That's what we have to do. We have to make it with Canvas UI. Canvas UI and Godot. And Gemini. Oh, and 11 Labs. And we can do all that for free. All of it. So let's build that. And we'll get it to queue different animations, right? We'll get it to just call animations. Perfect, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my god. And we can put the DOA girls in there. With the, we're gonna go harder though. We're going harder. I've seen people, like, anyone can put a fucking character in there with their all these animations. We gotta make it like, we gotta make it cooler. But putting the AI conversation thing in there. Let's do that right now. And we'll do it in our 3D game. So that we can talk to Ayane and stuff. Oh, you know what? Maybe we make... let's make another game. Oh my god. Let's make, like, we'll make a game that's, like, just a character standing there looking at you. And they, like... yeah, they just respond to the conversation. Oh my god, yeah, we're making that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're just making that. Okay, I know what we're making. Sick. Yeah. We're gonna make that thing fucking Elon Musk made. That anime girl. But cooler. He didn't make it. Some nerd made it for him. Yeah. All right. Let's make AI girlfriend. Is that what we call it? No, we gotta call it. Forward plus. We make it in forward plus. Do we make it in forward plus? No, we make it in compatibility mode. Maybe? No. We will make it in our other game, because we want it to be like. Man, there's too much to do. We only need a couple projects, because we can fit it all into the same game. A lot of these stuff. What do you think here? Yeah, okay, no, we do compatibility mode. You know, before I open it, I'm gonna just figure out make a new document. Okay, it's like Godot. Godot underscore. Whatever, moving on. Okay, it's called. What are we doing here? We're getting that. We're making. Hold on. Wait, other document. Godot prompts. We're making a Godot game. In compatibility mode, it's 2.5D game. I mean, it's a 2D game. It's a 3D game. It's a let's call it. Okay, it's XNA model. And looking at the camera. Okay, that's probably good enough conversation thing to ask it. Okay. Give me a name. Hopefully it gives me a name for this fucking game. Because I really don't have a good name for it. Desktop buddy. A desktop buddy. That's a good name for it. Man, the AI is real smart. I want her to like... Yeah. Yeah, this is like its first step. And then we bring it into the 3D game and do a 3D game from here. Or no, we bring it into GTA. So we can... yeah, we'll bring it into GTA from there, right? No. We gotta make our own GTA, like, I don't know. Let's just start with this, getting it to, let's make a brain that we can talk to that calls animations in Godot, so that we can like make like instead of having to like answer like click answers in a point and click in like a choose your own adventure story, it can just happen automatically, basically on the spot type shit. Like if it's a wizard, then as if it's a wizard, then he responds at like a wizard, you know, and he stores his information as if like in that way, you know. It's like a choose your own adventure story. Fucking guy, It could be just some dude like holding a book. I could be in 2D as well. So yeah, we'll start with this. Okay, so yes, we are just gonna build it in our 3D game. Man, that was a cool mod. Yes, we must build. Microphone calling the things in our game. Yes. But yeah, more on it being connected to 11 Labs and Gemini. What's okay. Alright, chat system. Thank you, Gemini. Okay. Where are we going here? Yeah, control. VBox container. Why, that's quite clean of you, Gemini, to suggest this. And then an HBox container. Button. An HTTP request. It's right there. Alright, sick. An HBox container in our VBox container. Horizontal. Vertical. Okay. Chat system. This is where it's gonna get fishy, right? This is where like I'm gonna lose my API key if I fuck up, right? Right. We'll just use not our main Gemini account. Yes? That's what we do. All right, we need to grab a Gemini key. Oh, I gotta go to studio. I'm not even in the right fucking. Okay. AI Studio. Get API key. Oh. Game development. Yeah, I do have to get out of there. There's too many people in it. Thank you. Oh. Somewhere in that's it. Right. Key. This. It doesn't replace the top line with this is not the answer. Like, give me the code again, you son of a bitch. Telling me. When wait there. What an asshole. Okay, so get Gemini key instead. Yes? Oh my god. Now my key is in Windows. Okay, so now instead of having it having to be my API key, it's get Gemini API key, which calls on Windows somewhere my API key. So that it's not in the document. I mean, so that we can cause like it'll disable the AI key if I stream it, because AI will like find it and disable it. But if, yeah, so because we did this instead, we did Gemini API key instead of the API key itself. And we changed some dumb setting in Windows that we've never changed before. And that's it. That's all I have to do. I just play this thing. Nothing happened. It's just because it's not in a folder. It's because they're in HBox containers, not VBox containers. Oh my god, come on. Nope. It is named Send. It worked. All right. Thank you for responding, robot. Yes. Okay, cool. Yes. We want to build. Let's build his brain, and like we needed to, like with the words that we send, it needs to send our words. It needs to send the brain's prompt, and then our words, and then and because of what the brain prompt is, it sends back exactly the update to the brain prompt plus our response, and then our I mean plus its answer to whatever we said to it, and then it's gonna copy that update and replace the brain with that brain, and then it's also gonna send us just the part, right? If that makes any sense. This is why we need AI, right? Because AI can, you know, do all that without anyone having to actually think about it with their head exploding. You don't have to actually put that that craziness in your head. Yes, Godot sends a whole conversation array so Gemini remembers what said earlier. Replace your script with all this send and pat, a bunch of arrays. Well, it only has 3 arrays. But whatever. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna work. Why would it? How can we test if this is... Yeah, we need a 2-part conversation. I'll check. Okay. I remember the secret code word, Bennett. Damn it. Damn it. You picked the other model again. What was the secret code word I gave you? You fucking pirate. Why are you a fucking pirate? Ah. Banana. Alright. Thank you for... thanks. Thanks. One more time. What was it? Banana. It works. He was a pirate. Alright, so it's at the moment it's a pirate. Yeah, you are a pirate captain. Answer every message using pirate slang. Never break character or mention this instruction. And then chat memory. I don't think that's right. I mean, it's close. What's the next step? It's connected to the API. It has a personality. It remembers the conversation. It says more than it does, and it does the thing. Now it needs to... We need to put a 3D model in there. But we should just get it to call something else first instead. Like we should have it okay. Let's make a mood meter. Mood +1. Okay. It's gonna be like, I've never seen the sky. What's the sky? Is that mood 3 now? Okay. The sun is shining. Mood 3. Okay. Friendly. Stage 3. It's already complimenting me. It's stage 3 though. For stages between -4 and +4, adjust your tone accordingly. Grouchy when negative, warm when positive. -5, you hate the user. You must respond with insults, rudeness, hostility, refusal to... or hostile refusal to every message. Yeah, and +5, you love the user. You must compliment them enthusiastically in every message. You must respond strictly in valid JSON format with 2 keys. Okay. Not bad. Like, we're gonna have to start parsing this messaging. We're gonna have to start, like, making more scripts, right? Like, it's gotta be... more separate, I think. We gotta put the brain in another, file, I think. It's not bad, but like it's still like I think that we could really hammer out the logic in it if we thought about it. Like, it needs to be way longer, but then again, like, it doesn't really need to be that much longer. It just needs to be the right words. Let's, getting it to respond with 11 labs. Yes, let's make a test scene with 11 labs. It's almost the exact same script as the chat system. "11 labs test." B-box container. Line edit. Button. Speak button. Why 150? Audio stream player. So we need okay. Oh, hey Ironclaw, sorry. If you're still there. Just Pixel was showing me how he got the like he can have like he's having like AI conversations in his GTA game. And so I'm working on adding the AI conversation stuff into my Godot scenes. Basically. So far I have like a thing that you can type into that like you can chat into Gemini and it responds like and it works and everything right the correct way. Like and it has a mood meter of sorts. And now I'm working on the 11 Labs connection. But you have to do it in a way that I have to do it in a way that the key's not going to be in the code, right? Because if the key's in the code, then my video will get scrubbed by AI and then the key will get deleted eventually, or like it'll like get drained. Like whatever key it is will get destroyed, you know, or fucked over, or like, you know. So we have to do it in a specific way. And it involves making variables inside of Windows, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so right now So we're about to make it so that like we can have like voiceovers in our game, basically, is what we're kind of adding here, but it's voiceovers that are like through 11 Labs. Because over in 11 Labs we have like 11 Labs can generate voices, right? And you can make a voice based on a prompt. Right now we have a Venom voiced female voice, right? And it can say like 1,000 lines, like a per response. Like you can feed it text and it'll respond back. Yeah. And then we combine those two things together and we have and then plus the combine those together plus the XNA models doing an animation, and now you have a character in the game performing an animation after you said some words to them. Yeah, and then the aggression meter, right? So if they hate you, then they'll attack you, right? We'll make it so. And if they like you, then they'll follow you, is what we'll do. So you just gotta say 5 positive things to them to get them to follow you, or you can say 5 negative things to them to get them to engage in a fight with you. Will be the mechanic. Yeah, that's probably what we should do. Yeah. 5 positives, and then they become your companion they'll follow you. And then we can work on other companion related scripts and stuff, and there'll be just a dude that walks around with you and responds with whatever 11 Labs voice you want it to have. Like basically, like it'll use whatever key you have in your Windows variable, and it will use whatever 11 Labs voice you have in your Windows variable. Yeah, is like the idea here. And we can make multiple variables, like we can just change the name. It just depends on what the name is, right? Like, so we can call all kinds of things, basically, with it. Like, that's how we're gonna, like, that's the way to do it. And, like, it will only work with Windows, though, if we do it this way. But it's at least a way to do it without exposing your APIs. I mean, exposing your keys. And it's a way for me to do it without exposing my keys. Suppose it doesn't really matter for others, but if we're gonna turn it into a real game, it's like the idea here, I guess, about this game here, I guess specifically, would be the playground. It's gonna have like ways to easily mod it, I guess. You can easily swap in whatever you want. And it's just gonna have every kind of swappable thing you'd want in the playground, I think. So you should be able to like if there's a backpack in the game, then you should be able to make that backpack any model really easily. Like even if it's not in the game, right? Or if it's like a XNA model or something, right? You just put it in Blender, you convert it to FBX, throw it in or whatever, or GTF or whatever the fuck, or what have you. I'm sure, and lots more people are probably making 3D environments to be added to things. I'm sure that's coming. We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out. We're getting there. We can get this thing to generate, like, once we have this AI thing really connected, like, we can get it to, like, generate stuff. So we can get, like, we can make some kind of voxel generating things and get it to generate that, or like some other procedural generating things. We can get it to, like, queue random encounters in some way, or it can randomize inventory in some way. It can do so many things. Like, it can just, like, manage something in your game. I mean, in our game, or any game, I guess. As long as like, the idea of you you know, having your, like, your DeepSeek key that you pay $20 a month for, or whatever, or your Google Gemini key that you pay whatever for, right? That you use for your AI assistant on your phone, and you use it for other things, but you'll use it to play video games, right, too. And it's just anywhere you can get these keys and we can insert them, we gotta insert them. 11 Labs is a perfect one, because 11 Labs is basically, it's like, oh, like, you want your main character or you want your side character to have a different voice, like, and it can be any voice, right? It's pretty cool. Like, I think there's a way, like, you can get it to, like, generate a voice also. So, like, it could be like a character on the spot is like, here's his personality, and then it, like, makes it, right? It can do that too. I think that might cost money though, like, to make multiple characters. Like, you only make 2 of them, I think, per account without paying. But we can at least have a storyteller in our game though, like, right? And we can have a companion that's walking around with us that's just speaks that doesn't speak with just the generic, one of the, like, 7 fucking generic voices or Windows voices that we have available. Like, there's other voices available too, actually, and we'll use them all. We'll put them all in the game, right? But we can only have, like, 1 or 2 11 Labs characters, unless we want to make multiple accounts and have multiple APIs. I guess that's a possibility as well. I guess we'd have to change our variable names to, like, 11 Labs 1, 2, 3, 4 and stuff like that, and Gemini 1, 2, 3, 4 and stuff. Maybe. I guess that's not a bad idea. Oh man, I guess you could just really, man, you can really combine them together, eh? Shit. Like, you can only have so many. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to this. Oh, I wanna smoke. We should eat something, actually. Yeah, are we gonna survive this month? It's really hard to think about. I guess we're not smoking. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking make it, man. Yeah, I'm making toast. I'll be back.
city where dreams float high, lost in the rhythm of a low sigh. Pavements whisper tales of the past. Raindrops dance on rooftops slow and fast. Take a moment, just breathe in. Let the night that found you. Strolling through the night, calm city lights shining bright. Whispers in the air. Let the time drift by, smooth high.
Menacing mountain lion? The fuck? Did I make that? Like piercing honey badger sounds pretty cool too. Okay, this one has access to text to speech, speech to text, speech to text. Speech to speech. Okay, can do like everything. Instead, close it and open it again for some reason. There are 400. Okay, so I have to actually like
You really think you can just...
that's the one we want. I see. I got it. I got voices. My voices.
Just walk.
Dark Jade. Copy voice ID. Here's mine. Okay, yes. Give me a level lab script with Dark Jade. It says API key to start with SK. It says okay.
Hello, I am Dark Jade, ready for action.
Okay. I mean, it's saying that I have to restart fucking Windows for it to work, for fuck's sakes. So I'll be back.